If this is your first time joining, welcome to my channel. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and hit that notification bell. Bing, bing, bing. And if this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. Y'all my peeps. Yes. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a lot of different things. This is not going to be a long video. I have one thing in particular that I want to focus on. But check out the shirt. 2019 goals. What we're going to do, execute, 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 and execute. If you want to know where I got this shirt from, this is one of my mentors that I've been following for so many years. Probably since I've been in the travel industry and just needing that push of having my own business and keeping myself motivated. His name is Eric Thomas. You can Google him. You can find him on YouTube. He is absolutely amazing. If you're trying to motivate yourself and soar and go into a place where you just killing it, make sure you go and check him out. I was having a conversation again with a friend. Third time I said that, I know. And we were talking about different things that's taking place in life, period. If you, as a Christian, if you're going to church in this season, period, and you're not growing and you're not learning and your spiritual growth is not excelling, what you going to church for? Like, for real, what you going to church for? You know, if you're not progressing in life, why do what you're doing? This is like working a job. If it's not challenging you or if it's not giving you the knowledge that you need, what's it all for? Find something else. If that particular church is not for you, find something else. If that relationship is dead, find something else. So we got on that subject and I said that, you know, if you're not growing, it's just like a person. This is exactly what I said. And it just kind of spun into this whole revelation. But as a person, if you're in, just say you're in the 5th grade, or just even say a senior in high school, and you're in a class with kindergartners, or if you're in a 5th grade and you flunked, and now you being a 5th grade have to stay in that grade and repeat it again, but now you have that once was 4th graders now on your level. And I begin to say, you know, that's how it is. Sometimes we get frustrated because we're in that same grade again. And she was like, oh my gosh, that's such a revelation, because I can get frustrated because I keep repeating the same thing. You're taking that class over again because you didn't pass the test the first time. And in our life, we can get frustrated where we are because we should not be on that level. We have now people around us that are on a lower level, but we ended up on their level. And they're aggravating us, so to speak, because they're immature. But to be honest, you are too, because now you're on the same level. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to get this out and make it make sense at the same time. So just think about it. I know what it was like, y'all. Be transparent. I never flunked a grade, but I ended up not passing a class, and it was algebra. Algebra serves me no purpose, me personally, in today's society, just like I knew it would. So why did I feel like I had to take that class? I did. I don't know. I ended up having to take that class again, right? But this time, I was in a class where kids were in a lower grade than me. And I'm taking it now I think I was maybe in the 10th or 11th grade, but then I have 10th graders around me. So one, they're going to think you're dumb because, didn't you take this class again? Okay. So they looking at you like that too. And then they're thinking that you're on their level because you had to take it twice. So evidently you didn't get it the first time. So it's going to frustrate me. It frustrates me to thinking like, hey, you want to be I don't want to hang with y'all. Because honestly, I'm not on your level, or I'm not supposed to be on your level. So sometimes we can get frustrated because we're not growing and we're not moving. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if this is even for you. But sometimes you may just be frustrated where you are. And let me tell you why you're frustrated. Because you're not growing. Have you ever been on a job and you just frustrated and tired? Everything they do on the job frustrates you. Every time they say something to you, it frustrates you. Every time you get up and go to work, it frustrates you because you're not growing. And it's time for you to move. Going back to 2019 goals, execute. What does execute mean? I need to look it up. Hold on, I'll be back. Bam, I'm back. Okay, so execute. Told you I had to go look it up, and this is what I got. Execute. It means to carry out or put into effect, cause, or action. That's what execute means. So, going back, if you're stagnant, okay, stagnant means you're not growing. What does water do that sits in a bowl? If you sit a bowl of water and let it sit for a few days, it's gonna smell. Have you ever ran dishwater, put it into the sink, and then let it sit, and your intentions was to wash those dishes, and you put the dishes in there or whatever, and you let it sit, even if it's for the next day, that water starts to smell, it gets thick, it gets nasty. Even just water alone sitting, you're gonna have bugs that come around. What does water do if it sits? It gets stagnant. And anything that's stagnant is not growing, one, and it smells. That's not good. So if you're not growing, you're standing still and you're smelling. Not good. So execution does what? Let's read the definition. Carry out or put into effect a cause of an action. So just like I said, sometimes we're frustrated where we are because we're not what? Growing. We're not growing. And we're not putting to a cause of an action. It also means to do what is provided or required. To make or produce. And it also means to play. So as I go over these, as I went over the definition of execute, so what are you doing in 2019? Are you executing, carrying out, putting into effect your goals? Or have your goals been executed? Now you say, woo, that sounds like the same thing. No, you know what an execution means? Put to death. Now we can execute some things, or some things can be executed. Now, it may sound like I'm saying the same thing, but I'm actually saying it two different ways. So that means that you personally need to execute your goals. That means to put them into play. That means make sure they get done. That means in 2019, I want no excuses from you. None. None. So in 2019, we're going to execute our goals, not let our goals execute us. That means that we're not going to kill our goals. We're not going to put them on the death penalty. We're not going to sentence them to death. We're not. Execute your goals. Don't let your goals execute you. So that's all I have. Again, right now we're at 70-some subscribers. And I'm trying to get to 100. And I will get to 100 before the end of this month. So you guys make sure that you share this video. Tell your family and friends to like and comment. And subscribe. So I need you. I need you. I need you. Because we're going places and I want you to go with me. Okay, enough of that. All right, y'all. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you on the next video. And I'm out of here. Go with God and let God go with you. Peace.